Hold tight, basketball fans, because the NBA is exploding with news. First, the Milwaukee Bucks are eyeing Toronto Raptors guard Gradey Dick, a former lottery pick who's gone cold in Canada, but could be the steal Milwaukee needs after snagging Ousmane Dieng. Will the Bucks unlock Dick's potential, or is this another gamble? We'll dive into the numbers and the upside. And speaking of big moves in Milwaukee,
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to hold it with one hand? The PopSocket's Pop Grip gives you a secure grip, works as a phone stand, and even lets you swap the top for a fresh new look. Simple, useful, and perfect for everyday phone use. Click the link in the comments to grab yours on Amazon.
the Bucks have officially named Taylor Jenkins as their new head coach. Yes, the same Taylor Jenkins who led the Memphis Grizzlies to playoff contention and finished as a Coach of the Year runner-up. He's already familiar with the Bucks system, having served as an assistant under Mike Budenholzer. Can Jenkins reignite the Bucks' championship fire? We'll break down what his hiring means for the future of the team. But the future isn't just about coaching. It's about the draft. The Milwaukee Bucks are boldly predicted to draft either Cameron Boozer or Caleb Wilson, potential Giannis Antetokounmpo co-stars, in the 2026 NBA draft. After a disastrous season under Doc Rivers, this draft could be the turning point. Will they land the perfect running mate for Giannis, or is this another year of uncertainty? We'll explore the potential impact of both prospects. And finally, the Ja Morant saga continues. The Memphis Grizzlies are reportedly looking to trade the troubled star this summer, and teams like Sacramento, Milwaukee, and Phoenix are potential landing spots. Could a change of scenery revive Morant's career, or is his trade value permanently damaged? We'll analyze the possibilities and the potential returns. Don't miss a second of this. Hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, and stay locked in for all the latest NBA action. The Milwaukee Bucks are eyeing Toronto Raptors guard Gradey Dick as a potential buy-low acquisition. Once a promising sophomore scorer, Dick has seen his role diminish drastically with the Raptors, averaging just 6 points per game this season and receiving minimal playoff minutes. Despite his struggles, Dick, 22, shows intriguing potential, particularly on the defensive end where he's demonstrated significant improvement, moving from the 13th to the 80th percentile in defensive on-off rating. While his three-point shooting has dipped, he's become more efficient inside the arc, converting 71.7% of his shots at the rim. Dick's $7.1 million salary is manageable for Milwaukee, potentially fitting within the financial framework of a player like Gary Harris. The Bucks recently found success with a similar move, acquiring Ousmane Dieng, and see Dick as another lottery pick who could thrive with a change of scenery. Toronto appears willing to move on from Dick, creating a potential opportunity for Milwaukee to evaluate a former 13th overall pick and unlock his untapped potential. The Milwaukee Bucks have officially appointed Taylor Jenkins as their new head coach, the team announced Thursday. Jenkins, 41, returns to Milwaukee after previously serving as an assistant coach during the 2018-19 season. He arrives with a strong 6-year head coaching record from the Memphis Grizzlies, where he amassed a 252-14 record and led the team to 4 playoff appearances, including a franchise-best 56 wins in 2021-22. That season saw him finish as a runner-up for NBA Coach of the Year. Bucks ownership praised Jenkins' attention to detail, toughness, and communication skills, emphasizing his ability to foster a winning culture. General Manager John Horst highlighted Jenkins' basketball intellect and leadership, noting his experience in building successful teams. Jenkins also spent 5 seasons as an assistant with the Atlanta Hawks under Mike Budenholzer and previously coached in the NBA G League. He expressed his excitement about returning to Milwaukee and working towards sustained success and championships. Jenkins becomes the 19th head coach in Bucks history and will be formally introduced at a press conference on May 6th at the Milwaukee Art Museum. The Milwaukee Bucks, reeling from a playoff miss and the departure of Doc Rivers, are pinning their hopes on a transformative 2026 NBA draft. Recent projections from Fansided suggest the Bucks, potentially picking 3rd or 4th, could land either Duke forward Cameron Boozer or North Carolina forward Caleb Wilson, both considered ideal complements to Giannis Antetokounmpo. The franchise is at a critical juncture, needing to provide Antetokounmpo with a supporting star to reignite championship aspirations, or risk losing their cornerstone player. While both Boozer and Wilson represent significant upgrades, the success of any draft pick hinges on the Bucks' next coaching hire and their ability to effectively develop the incoming talent. This draft isn't just about adding a player. It's about securing Antetokounmpo's future in Milwaukee and potentially avoiding a prolonged period of irrelevance after years of underperformance. The stakes are exceptionally high for the Bucks, who are looking to recapture the glory of their 2021 championship run. The Memphis Grizzlies may find a surprisingly robust trade market for star guard Ja Morant this summer, according to reporting from the Stein Line's Jake Fisher. Interest in Morant was minimal at the February trade deadline, with some analysts, like ESPN's Tim McMahon, even suggesting his value was negative, requiring the Grizzlies to attach draft picks to any potential deal. The recent trade sending tree young to the Washington Wizards for C.J. McCollum and Corey Kispert offers a potential model: a veteran on an expiring contract and a young player or draft pick. Despite Morant's limited playing time this season, appearing in just 20 games due to injury and suspension, several factors could elevate his trade value. The finalized draft order could spur lottery teams seeking a ball-dominant guard to explore the trade market, and teams will have a clearer understanding of their roster needs. 3 teams are emerging as potential suitors: the Sacramento Kings, who hold strong lottery odds and could turn to Morant if they miss out on a lead guard in the draft; the Milwaukee Bucks, now under the leadership of Morant's former coach, Taylor Jenkins, and potentially looking to rebuild around a new star if Giannis Antetokounmpo departs; and the Phoenix Suns, who have lacked a true point guard since Chris Paul and could utilize Morant to alleviate Devin Booker's playmaking burden while developing their young big men.